So I was playing through Control, a banger of a game by the way, and a bit into the game you unlock a janitor's uniform. Now, as a former cleaner of toilets myself, didn't hesitate to get that one. There was something kinda cool about engaging with this bonkers world as a cleaner, because there is something novel about it, isn't there? Games so often made in the pursuit of power fantasies seldom differ from television or film in asking us to follow the stories of the powerful. We're often placed at the centre of these worlds, and so we play the leaders of great houses, kings and emperors, captains and commanders. Rare is the game that asks us to play as someone at the bottom of the societal ladder. And Control, for as endearing as this outfit was, it was no more than that. In the end, we're asked to be the director of the game's agency. Given the state of the world and the need for working class stories, it's sad to see video games avoid or skirt around them. Even games that seem to be about class issues generally have us sitting at the top of the ladder. Take Dishonored for instance. This is a game all about the rich and powerful exploiting the lower classes and their political games. Yet, in Dishonored's main installments, we play as the bodyguard to an empress or the empress herself, upholding the status quo and systems that allow this exploitation to take place. The working classes are merely set dressing to justify our vengeful crusades, their plight a little tug in the heartstrings, but never meaningfully explored. It's not until the series' expansion that the exploited get their own agency, as in The Witches of Brigmore and Death of the Outsider. Here we play as Dowd and Billy, two assassins from the world's gutter who have suffered at the hands of the powerful, time and time again. Death of the Outsider takes us a step further, with their vengeance not enacted upon those who upset the status quo, but by those who embody it. It's a reframing of Dishonored's chaotic world, wherein our actions are retribution on behalf of the helpless, instead of moves to reclaim power for the already powerful. Yet, it's still a power fantasy, that merely implies the lived experience of working class life, instead of showing us one. Alien Isolation keeps an otherworldly setting, but through a combo of fear and disempowerment, places us in the shoes of low-ranking engineer Amanda Ripley, where the real threat isn't the deadly alien, but your unfeeling corporate overlords. Because who hasn't felt like their job is trying to kill them? The Last of Us also gives us a cast of everyday people who exist in a world where they don't have much power. Again, a fantastical setting implies certain struggles, but never explores them in detail. So exploration of working class issues usually falls to indie games. Titles like Diary of a Spaceport Janitor offer a still fantastical but meaningful little exploration of class struggle. In this colourful spaceport, we are trapped in the role of janitor, cleaning up trash to make money, to buy the medication we need and keep getting by. The lure of big opportunities and typical video game adventures are all around, shops selling magical swords and armour. Yet we can't touch them, perpetually stuck in a dead-end job where bad luck can rob you of a day's pay. I actually talked about this very subject years ago, and the state working class representation hasn't changed much. Maybe even worsened. A character like Spider-Man, who traditionally has to battle working class issues as much as a weekly supervillain, was transformed in recent Marvel movies to be the prodigy of a rich tech billionaire, which is a shite. We need stories about our lives. Our experiences have to be talked about, challenged, and reimagined. Art that challenges the status quo is essential to changing things for the better.